Hi, my name's Ruan and this is my channel, The Yorkshire Sew Girl. I hope you're all really well. I am all good. It is miserable here in the UK and I know all of us UK vloggers just talk about the weather, but it's blooming miserable. We woke up to snow this morning even though it said it wasn't going to snow, but now it's crashing it down. It's really miserable and I didn't think I had a ring light, but I managed to dig one out, so I didn't think it was working. I thought it was broken, but it's working for now, which is a good thing. I've not had to use my serious light like I had to last time and blast myself in the face. So it is Saturday for me today. I'm not sure when this will actually get out to you guys, but it's Saturday for me today. I was due to go out and have a nail appointment this morning, but it got cancelled because my lovely beautician was poorly. So I've done my own nails today. I think I've done quite a good job. I'm quite impressed. And I forgot how long it takes to do your own nails. Wowzers. That was quite an investment of time this morning, so I'm already running a bit delayed. But anywho, I've had a really lovely week. Just as a bit of a catch up with you guys, I went on one of my Christmas do's with work and we went to see ABBA Voyage in London and had the best time. Absolutely amazing. So we literally whizzed over to London on a Thursday and then we whizzed back yesterday on Friday. So yeah, I've been super tired because it's been a lot. Today I'm going for a little date with my husband. Now that doesn't happen very often. Not very often me and the hubby get to go out together. So Steve has just taken the boys over to his mum and dad's for a sleepover and then we're heading out in a bit for something to eat in Leeds, and then we're going to see Jason Manford at the arena, which I'm really excited about. I've seen Jason Manford a few times and I love him. He's one of my favourite comedians. So yeah, we're off to see him tonight, and then tomorrow I'm off to the knitting and stitching show, so I'm super excited about that as well. I don't normally go on a Sunday, but I always go with my mum every year, and she was on holiday, not coming back until today. I had other plans, obviously being in London, going to see Jason Manford tonight. So we're going tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to, because when Rachel and Tamlin went on a Sunday, they said it was really quiet, which would be really nice. Because the other days I've been a Thursday and a Friday and they've been manic. So I'm really, really looking forward to spending some quality time with my mum and her lovely friend Carol as well tomorrow. And I don't need to buy anything there, but I'm probably going to. Not even gonna lie. So what I thought I'd do today, even though I've already gone on a big tangent, is just have a bit of a catch up with you guys and go through a bit of a fabric haul. Yes. I'll talk you through kind of what I've got recently and what I'm planning to make with them. Normally I'm like, oh, I've bought all of these very intentionally, and I have bought quite a few of them intentionally, but some not so much. So the other thing that I've got to show you, I'll just go over it because I've put everything over here, is I have got, which I haven't had a chance to open yet, let me just hide my address, the beautiful Bag Makers box, and I've heard it's a good one this month. Not that it isn't always, it's always amazing, but I thought, shall we just quickly unbox this together? Woo! Let's do it together. Oh, for anybody who wants to know, I am wearing the Merchant and Mills Florence top. I made it in this beautiful double gauze from First of Fabrics as part of a bit of a collab with my girls for the Northern Soul Sisters. It kind of bottoms up at the back, if you can see. I like it because I can eat as much buffet as I want without worrying about it. So I've just got that on with some jeans. I don't think I'll be wearing this out tonight, but I've just thrown it on because why not while I'm here. Anyway, so this is the box inside, and that says thank you for your order. I am very kindly gifted this. How amazing is that? But I love showing you guys, so let's have a look. I'll just have a little sneaky peek. Praise the Lord. It's amazing. So you always get a little leaflet in the box each month, and in here there's loads of talk about different patterns that you can make up with the contents of the Bag Makers box, and you get a discount as well off each of the patterns, which is really cool. So let's have a look. There is the Beanie Baguette, the Genie Bag, and the Light of the Moon crossbody. So Emma pulls this together for you so that you can have a look at everything that's in there. It also has a bit on here that says let's take a look inside, but I'm going to try not to because I want to keep it secret for myself, even though I've seen some bits of it. Right, so you always get a tea bag. It's normally a Bird and Blend tea bag. This one is called, what is this one called? Oh, it always tells you on the back. Love Hearts. Brew up something steamy with this tea that is Love Hearts in a cup. Oh, Brewing time 4+ minutes at 100 degrees. Now, I love tea. I've used all my other ones that I've been sent, and they've all been beautiful. I know you're supposed to leave these for 4 minutes in red hot water, but I can't because I have an asbestos mouse and that mouse and I need to drink my tea when it's red hot. So I won't be brewing that for 4 minutes. I've actually been to a tea factory because I work in food, and they showed you how to drink tea and taste it properly, and you had to spit it out and slurp it and all sorts of random stuff. Not that you need to know that, but you know, I like to go on a tangent every now and again. You always get stickers in here. This one says a stitch in time makes you shine. That is cute. And then this one says sewing magic every day. I love that. That's a little handbag, look. How cute is that? I've got these stuck all over now. And also if I like wrap a little present up and it's something to do with sewing, I will pop these on as well, which is super cute. Right, then we have hardware, and the hardware Emma sources is always amazing. Really good quality. Oh, and this is no exception. Oh my goodness. They are beautiful. They're dragonfly zip pulls in gold. Can you see that? You know that when you get cheap hardware and you feel it and it's like, yeah, it's all right. This feels like, you know, if you get a really nice expensive necklace, it's that kind of quality, and you get 2 of those in here. I can't wait to see what's in the next one. And then we have another bag here. They are stunning. What is that? What is this magic thing? I don't know what it is. I'm going to find out. It's like a little, so it matches the ring pull. It's some sort of magnet clasp, I think, for bags. Right, let me find out what it is because I don't want to talk rubbish to you. Don't know. It'll be in here somewhere, but I can't find it right now. Oh, here we are. It's on the back. It's a magnetic clasp. 1 gold dragonfly magnetic clasp. And then 2 dragonfly zipper pulls. Wow. That is absolutely beautiful. Imagine that on a bag with then that on your zip. Oh, seriously. And it's obviously got all of the magnetic bits as well to pop through on either side of your bag. It's absolutely beautiful. And the other thing that is the sweetest thing about this, oh my goodness, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Can you see here? That is a cutout of a tiny little frog. You probably can't see it, but that you just don't get cuter. Right, then we've got in the bag some webbing, which was very appropriate. Look at that. That's like a midnight magical webbing. I've just made that up. But it's got the dragonflies in it, look. And then these little specks of like greeny goldy colour. Oh, beautiful. And you've also got the continuous zip, look, to match that. And that's got the golden teeth on it, which would then match, obviously, with your clasp and the zip pull. I am in love. So you get on this one 30 centimeters, oh no, wait a minute, ignore me, 2 meters of the webbing. So that's enough to do a big bag, isn't it? Even if you want to do a bit of a tote bag. 2 whole meters of that, or you could use it on a couple of projects. And then the zipper tape is 2 meters as well. So you've got 2 meters of both. You're not going to need 2 meters of zipper tape just for one bag, are you? It'll be a very big bag. But you could make more than one thing with that. Oh, absolutely beautiful. But the piece de resistance is this. And I am in love. And I'll tell you why as well in a minute. Oh, look at that. Oh, tell me that isn't amazing. Tell me that that isn't amazing. Don't really, if you don't think it's amazing. Don't tell me. Just leave me in my blissful ignorance. It's like a pleated wavy fabric. So what have we got for this? We've got 30 centimeters wide rushed black faux leather. And yeah, there's a lot of it. It goes on quite a while. That is absolutely amazing. I love it. And I'll tell you why that's made me very excited as well in a bit. So you'd be able to get more than one bag out of that, particularly if you were doing like a little clutch bag. I am in love. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love that. Someone messaged me when I said I'd not had time to open it before I went away for the weekend, and said, wait till you open it. It's a corker. And it absolutely is. So if you don't know much about the Bag Maker's Box by Studio 77, I will put a link in the description box below so you can go and check it out. But it's a bi-monthly bag making box. So you don't get a pattern. It's not a kit. It's just Emma curating boxes of things that you might like in order to make bags. But all the decisions yours as what bag you want to make, which part of the hardware you want to use, etc. in your own way, which I love. It gives you the freedom. So thank you so much, Emma, if you're watching this, because that is an absolute corker of a box, as always. Oh, I'm excited to get started with that. Right, okay. Then I went with my gorgeous girls to the Lake District last weekend. We will hopefully have a Northern Soul Sisters vlog out for you guys very soon, just kind of taking you away with us. And we went to Jenny Stitches for a day of sewing, which was fabulous. Loved it. Met some really lovely ladies as well. So hello if you are watching. And I was making up a project for our Northern Soul Sisters channel, and we just had a really, really lovely time. It was nice to spend time with Jenny as well and see the shop in person, because obviously I've seen a lot of Jenny's shop online, on Instagram and on stories, but it was just lovely to go see. And I would recommend anybody who's in the local area, or even if it's a half-hour drive, she's in Barrow-in-Furness, to go along and have a look, because she's also got a workshop area upstairs, which is massive, and she's done it all up. We were actually downstairs, which was a nightmare, because then we were amongst all the fabric all the time. But we just had a really lovely day. Now, I picked up a couple of fabrics, which we'll also talk about on our channel, but I'll just quickly show you them. I bought two fabrics very quickly. One is this one, which is a cotton, which I know is very spring-like, but I absolutely love it, and I've bought it for a project in particular, and that is the Panini pleated shirt pattern by, I don't know who by, but it's only a recent release, and I absolutely loved it, but I didn't really have anything in my stash that was appropriate for it. And I also got some printouts while I was there. There we go. The Panini pleated shirt by So Like. So again, I'll pop the link in the description below. So I've got that printed out as well on an AO by Jenny while we were there, which was cool getting to see an AO printer in action. And then I got one other fabric, which wasn't bought intentionally at all, but Rachel spotted it and was like, oh my goodness, I'm having this. And then I went and felt it, and it was just adorable. So I've got this amazing fabric. Now, it looks in that ring light a lot shinier than it actually is, but it's got bits of lurex in it, but it's a black burnout fabric, so you can see through it. Stretch. Absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I think I got 1.5 meters to make some sort of top, but I don't know which one yet. But I was thinking that might be quite nice for Christmas time, if I get a chance to make something out of it. Husband is just coming. I can hear his car outside, so get ready for an interruption, because even though he knows I'm recording, that's what he'll do, because that's his thing. Right, and then I bought two fabrics from the amazing Andrea at Beyond the Pink Door. Couldn't resist them. Hadn't bought any fabric for a while before these, but then they came out, and yeah, I just couldn't say no. And that is the French Terry Funfetti range that she has got. That is an exclusive to Beyond the Pink Door. And look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the selvage. Ha! Rachel Parker for Beyond the Pink Door. Hello, love. Oh, I'd love one. Thanks. It's offering me a cuppa. I'm not going to say no, am I? Yeah, so I got it. There was 4 colours. Like a turquoisey blue, a pink, and then these 2 colours. This is the black background with all these different coloured spots all over it, funfetti. So I've got that. It's a really nice lightweight brushed back French terry, so it's not really, really heavy. And then I've also got it in the white, which is this, which is gorgeous, gorgeous, darling. I sound like Craig off Strictly Come Dancing. Gorgeous, darling. So yeah, I got the white one as well. And then I gave my mum the option as to which one she wanted. That's how I justified buying 2 different colours. If you're watching this, Mum, that's what I did, because it's a bit expensive, but I justified it because I was getting you one as well. So my mum's chosen the white, so I'm going to make her up a lovely jumper in the white, and I'm going to make myself something in the black. How lush. But what I thought was, if there's any... Oh, I'm so sorry, that's giving me a tickly nose. Ooh. If there's anything, any scraps left, I'm going to make like a colour block jumper, hopefully, with whatever's left in it as well, and then I won't feel like I'm, you know, wasting any of it. Next up is this, that again, I saw it, I resisted, and then I couldn't stop thinking about it, and I had to have it. This is from Stitch and Ink, and it's an Elpan Fleece fabric. Oh, look at that. I know it's very Bet Lynch, but I don't care. It's very traditional animal print. There is a theme, as always, and it's got really good stretch. Look at that. Really, really good. But nothing really that way. And it's got this gorgeous brush back to it. Now, the plan for this is to make a Tilly and the Buttons Drew with it, hopefully. And I want to try and colour block it. So I have also got that printed out in this little pile here from Jenny. And I'm hoping, I think I've got 1.5 meters just to be on the safe side. I have got some plain black French terry, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the black Elpan Fleece from First for Fabrics and do a colour blocked Drew by Tilly and the Buttons. What do we think? I've seen loads of versions that I like. But I want to do 3 colours in that jumper. So I'm going to get black, and then I need to think about what other colour I want as like an accent colour, because I like the ones that have got 3 colours in them all together in the colour block jumper. So just need to give that a think. But once I've thought about that, I'm going to order it quite quickly, because I'd like to make that up pretty soon, really, for over the Christmas period. Right, before I go any further though, I do want to quickly talk to you about the sponsors of today's video, which is Serious Readers, because I have got my light here. As always, you guys see it all the time, don't you? But for us here in the UK, as I said earlier, it's absolutely blooming miserable. So I am using my lights constantly at the moment, and they are allowing me a lot more freedom in my sewing room. As you can see here, I've got the Gemini version. I think I've spoken about this several times before, but I've got the 2-headed version. So you can have 1 head on its own, or you can have 2 heads. But I obviously like this so that I can switch on, position them either 1 on my machine and 1 on my overlocker, or 2 of them around my machine if I'm doing something that's, if I'm unpicking or anything like that. But I don't know what I'd do without them now. Look at that when they go off. I really don't know what I'd do without them now. I was thinking about it the other day, because I've obviously got one for my cutting table as well. I'm not so sure how much work I'd actually get done. Yes, I'd be able to pick up a cheap lamp somewhere, obviously, but this has got the daylight wavelength technology, which is where it replicates the sun's beam. So there's no strain of my eyes, and I have now got to have glasses for any close-up work. In fact, when I was looking at my phone earlier, I was getting a little bit depressed because I've suddenly not been able to see really fine detail, which when I'm doing my cross stitch, etc., is a nightmare. So I take this lamp downstairs with me when I go to do cross stitch, and now I'm sat with this light and my glasses because I don't want to strain my eyes, and this is definitely a massive help. So, you know, I've worked with them now. I was looking back actually the day, it's over 2 years that I've been working with Serious Readers. It's over 2 years old that I've had this lamp, and it's working as good as it did the day I got it. So I would highly recommend it, and I do know obviously Christmas is on its way. Sorry guys. So if you are interested in this lamp, I'll pop all the information in the description box below. You can get £100 off any of the HD light range, which is what this light is. It's a HD light. And you can also get free UK delivery by using the code RUAN24. So I will pop all the information below, and then you can go check it out. Right, I just needed a break, you see, from showing you all the fabric. Now I'm like this, I'm going to the Knit and Stitching show tomorrow. Oh dear. Right, let me show you the next one. And this is why I got a bit excited when I saw what was in the bag maker's box. So there's a shop called The Good Fabric, I can't remember. And I started following them on Instagram and they kept showing these fabrics over and over again. I was like, I don't need them, I don't need them, don't look at them. Every time they came on, then they kept selling out. Then she got some more in and I thought, oh, I know I'm going to regret it if I don't get it. Do you get those fabrics? You know what I mean, don't you? Where you think, I don't need it, I'll walk away from it. But if you keep thinking about it over and over again, I didn't want to regret it. So these are a metallic cotton twill, I believe. And there was 3 colours. They're all kind of metallic. And there was black, silver and gold. So they weren't cheap because they're really good quality. But I've got a metre of 2 colours. So I've got this one, which is the black. But look at that. How beautiful is that? So it's just like a cotton twill. You'll be able to see maybe the ridges in the fabric. So I've got a metre of the black and I've got a metre of the gold. Woo, look at this. Oh, I'm literally in love. Now, I think a lot of people will potentially make garments out of these because I've seen metallic jeans, metallic denim skirts, that sort of thing all over the high street at the moment, but I'm not that brave. I'm not. I'd like to think I am, but I'm not. I've got some gold boots, and that's as far as I think I can go. But I absolutely love these. So that's the back of it there. So I treated myself to a metre of each, and I'm going to use these to make bags. Eek! And I'm super excited. But if I can find the picture, I'll put it in. Sorry if I can't. But I'm sure there was a bag that I saw recently. I think it might have been a Kurt Geiger bag. And it's made up of different black kind of metallic-y leather fabrics, but it's done in the diagonal, so it's strips of different textured black fabrics, and I loved that idea. But I was thinking about maybe doing it with a little bit of gold as well. But then, hello, we'd also, everything's just dropped on the floor. Ah, well, we'd also have that. How well would that go as well? Oh, I'm going to try and find my inspiration picture and pop it up for you because I'm thinking those 3 together, and I've got one other black, like, I think it's like a snake skinny type black fabric would go really nice together with then that as like a little flash through the middle of it. I don't know, what do you think? I think that's what I'm going to do with those anyway. But again, I'll pop the information in the description box if you want to go check those out because they are beautiful. But she was selling out. They were going really, really fast. So I'm sorry if there's none left. But I had to snap them up. Then next, this is the last one, I promise. I promise. Oh my goodness. As you may know, if you've followed my channel for a while, I'm an ambassador for Rainbow Fabrics here in the UK, and I absolutely love them. I bought for a good couple of years before they asked me to become an ambassador for them. And this month was quite funny because they were doing an animal print drop. I know. Could that be any better? So when they messaged me, they were like, we've got an animal drop, Ruan. Oh, here he is. Just recording. Say hello. Hello. Always makes me laugh when you say hello. I won't be long.
No worries.
Shut the door. Love you. Anyway, so yeah, they said animal print drop, and they were like, your time has come, Ruan. I was like, oh my goodness. Yes. So I didn't have much time to choose. I was in London with business at the time, so I was trying to sneak out and have a look at all the fabrics. They were amazing, and I could have picked any of them, but I picked 3, which is unlike me. I normally only go for 1 or 2, but I was like, it's animal print, I'm going for it. So I have got 2 denims and a viscose satin. So this is one. Oh, I love this so much. This is a denim. Hello there. I love how this has got the lines going down. Back in the day, a long time ago, I bought a viscose fabric from Rainbow Fabrics before I was an ambassador for them. And I made a Bakerloo blouse and a Zadie jumpsuit in the fabric, and I loved it so much. And it reminds me of that because that goes in like darker than lighter, and this is the denim. So I've actually got 3 meters of this, and I think that's because I'm going to try and make potentially, I just don't know if I'm brave enough, some jeans, that kind of thing, but I just don't know if I'm brave enough to wear them. Rachel wore hers last week when we went to Jenny Stitches, and she looked insane. In fact, when we were in the queue, I think we went to Morrison's, I can't remember, the lady who was at checkout went, oh oh my goodness, I love your jeans. And I was like that. She made them. Rachel was like, shh, stop it. And I'm like, she did though, she's really clever. And the woman was absolutely amazed. So I've got 3 meters of that. Now I can't make another denim jacket because that would be ridiculous. I've already got a denim jacket in animal print. And I've also made 3 animal print coats all together over the years. So I'm kind of thinking I need to steer away from the coats. But then I also got the grey version. And this, I would really like to make the Xanthi skirt from Sew Over It in this fabric. So this is the same. It's a very similar denim. So it goes from light grey to dark grey. And it's like a denim, like really twilly type fabric. Can you see? It's got all those ridges in it. It's really nicely textured. So yeah, I think that's what I want to make with that. Both of these are rigid denims as well. So we'll see how it goes. And last but not least, I got some viscose satin. How nice is this? Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I don't really know what I'm going to make with it. My original idea was to make a bias slip skirt. I very rarely wear skirts. Rachel made one when we were away last weekend and I absolutely loved it. She looked amazing in it. Just don't know if it's for me. If not, it's going to be the Maison Fauve blouse that I bought recently when I was influenced by Cara from So Mad. I thought this would actually make a really nice one. It's one where it pleats on one side and then gathers all around the front. I thought this would be sensational in that, and I think I'd get a lot of wear out of that. How much wear I'd get out of a bias cut skirt, I'm not sure. I don't know. What do you think? Anyway, give me some ideas, but I think that's beautiful. Now, obviously I'm an ambassador for them. I think a lot of the animal print's gone now. I'm sorry, these were from a couple of weeks ago. But if you are interested, I'll pop their link in the description box below and you can get 20% off if you use my code VIP !Ruan, and I get a little commission for that as well, so it's a win-win. But again, I'll pop all the information in the description box. Now, I'm out. That's all of my fabrics until tomorrow. But that is my fabrics from, I would say, the last 2 or 3 months maybe. I'm trying to think when the last time I showed you a load of fabrics was. I'm probably completely lying, but I've saved them up for a while is what I'm trying to say. And obviously a few of them I've been gifted. So I'm very, very privileged to have those. I do appreciate it. I also wanted to say thank you so much, because I know when I do other videos, I don't really get the chance to say thank you so much, but I've had a huge influx of subscribers recently and I hit 15,000, which was just unbelievable. So I just wanted to say a really big thank you if you are watching this video. I know I go on and I'm nearly half an hour in, but it is what it is. And I also haven't had a chance to thank everybody for the coffees that they've been buying me as well over on Ko-fi. So I've gone through them just before this vlog and I've written a little list. So I just wanted to say thank you to Linda, Sandra, Christine, Lynn, Catherine, Anne, Celeste, Elaine, Sarah, Juanita, another Sandra, and I think this lady's name is pronounced Ghislaine. I actually looked it up. Apparently it's a French name. It's beautiful. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. When you send me a coffee, it's like, you know, when they say small business do little happy dances when they get an order. That's what it's like when I get a coffee. I'm like, oh, someone's loved me enough to buy me a coffee. Like, thank you. That's really, really, really kind of you. And another thing that YouTube's doing, which I didn't even know about, is there's a button apparently where it's called Super Thanks, and you can hit that button and donate money. And I've had 3 Super Thanks. Now, I don't know how to find out who gave me the Super Thanks after it's been done. Still working that out. I managed to find 2 out of the 3. So if you are the 3rd person who did a Super Thanks for me, please do let me know, because I just wanted to say a huge thank you and I feel really bad because I'm not naming you. But I've had a Super Thanks from Deb Diets is her name, because you don't actually see the name, you only see the YouTube handle. And then I've had a lovely one from Natalie, who is the Seaside Sewist as well. So she's got a YouTube channel. If you don't subscribe to her, again, I'll pop her in the description box and you can go and check her out. So that's, I think, going to be my last update before Vlogmas. I can't believe Vlogmas is going to start next week. Yeah. I'm literally like, oh my goodness, I'm a bit out of practice and I'm a little bit scared. But I feel like this every year that I do it. And I did mention in my last vlog, there's a lot of us YouTubers doing Vlogmas this year. I don't want anybody to feel overwhelmed, and I don't want anybody to feel like you have to watch everybody's Vlogmas. You don't. You can choose different people, different days if you want, or you might have a favourite few. I only tend to watch 2 or 3 because I'm obviously recording and editing and uploading a lot. So I don't get a chance to watch them, and then I try and catch up with a load of them in January. I love Vlogmas. I know it's not for everybody, so again, certainly won't be offended if you don't watch me every day in December. But I doubt very much I'll be putting any other videos out because all my time will be spent on that. And obviously December's a really busy month as well, isn't it? Socially and with the family, so I'm kind of excited. Now, I know you guys loved, not last year, but the year before, I did a lot of lunchtime tutorials, and I would love to do that again this year, but I just don't know if I'm going to get a chance. I would love to be one of those people that could be planned well in advance and have the time to maybe pre-record some stuff. I don't think it's going to happen, but I am going to try, if I can, to do maybe 1 or 2. But I don't think I have a weekend in December where I've not got something planned. So who knows? But I hope you do join me for Vlogmas. It would be lovely to have you along on the ride. Again, I probably won't be able to respond to everybody's comments because every day that's a lot of kind of almost like administration, if you like. I will obviously be reading them all, but I won't be able to reply to them all, which I know I do try to reply as much as I possibly can on my normal videos, but I doubt very much I'm going to be able to do that this time. So just wanted to say a huge thank you for subscribing. If you don't already, it'd be lovely if you could join us. And if you've liked this video, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you again very soon in December. Take care. Bye.